bitch, no lioness. Squares and circle, no pie in this. Full court press, we plying this. House on Great Street, organ snatch. Full gates, we tracing Morgan at. Holocaust never could amount to mine. Told 10 lies for you count to 9. Told 20 lies for you count to 10. These mountain men, it's just fountains then. We blick shit at that sick shit. Now here, now we gon' fix shit. Back to the K with the y'all cool. Back to the K with the y'all cool. And the street plans still y'all lose. Nigga really checkmate y'all move. They say the boy skit see might be off. Fuck Bill KC Microsoft. Fuck that bitch boy Kaepernick. Soros funded that Kappa trick. Mad cause he won't start 10. Put him on that milk carton. Be real, play my part then. Cause Jesse helped kill Martin. Traded in the whip. I'm about to flip the ride. Extendo on my hip. I'm about to grip the shot. 10 blow from my clip. I'm about to drip a body. Fuck that sucker shit, I'm about to kill Illuminati. Kill Illuminati. Kill Illuminati. Fuck that sucker shit, I'm about to kill Illuminati. Kill Illuminati. Kill Illuminati. Fuck that sucker shit, I'm about to kill Illuminati. I said just keep it trill team, cause Jackson helped them kill King. I'ma give a real nigga PSA. 9/11 was the help fund TSA. Kill Ben Nizil Puto. George W. Puto. I'ma keep a stack till I'm filthy rich. Fuck Killery and that Silsby bitch. You're wide to the B, too real to pretend. Bring J Edgar back, kill him again. Cog in the wheel if you zogging for real. Cog in the wheel if you zogging for real. Step in the scene, sweat with the theme. Death to the wine, up to the steam. Step in your dream, the weapon is mean. Ariel Sharon, you slept with the beam. I'ma shine bright like the Horus sun. Tom Hanks just tell Forrest run. All that bullshit that Oprah do. Here bitch, you can take the Pope with you. Casino chrome till I see no dome. For the walnut sauce and adrenochrome. 100 headshots and a pedo home. For the walnut sauce and adrenochrome. Traded in the whip. I'm about to flip the ride. Extendo on my hip. I'm about to grip the shot. 10 blow from my clip. I'm about to drip a body. Fuck that sucker shit, I'm about to kill Illuminati. Kill Illuminati. Kill Illuminati. Fuck that sucker shit, I'm about to kill.
The real nightly news is that the world you live in is controlled by pedophiles.
Fuck Dick Cheney, you piece of shit. Podesta in that piece of shit. The boy been ill, he'll kill the word. Fuck trilateral and build the bird. Pockets on that yeast mode. Salute to that boy beast mode. What's up to my African? The Clinton Foundation be trafficking. Fuck that bitch, a prom of it. I'ma put an end to the drama quick. Rain won't stop, can't halt the boy. The Vatican still love the altar boys. Call their ass out on all the dirt. CIA move all the work. Truth gon' let that hammer fly. Free move me and Malachi. That thing new, get brain blue. Free Alameen and Wayne too. Motherfuck that queen shit. Reptilians in that green shit. I'ma tell you what the bitch about. Elizabeth mean that lizard house. I'ma tell you what the shit's about. You really check that lizard out. Traded in the whip. I'm about to flip the ride. Extendo on my hip. I'm about to grip the shot. 10 blow from my clip. I'm about to drip a body. Fuck that sucker shit, I'm about to kill Illuminati. Kill Illuminati. Kill Illuminati. Fuck that sucker shit, I'm about to kill Illuminati. Kill Illuminati. Kill Illuminati. Fuck that sucker shit, I'm about to kill Illuminati.
We're signing off. I'm Matthew McGigglesworth, and those are the things you won't see on your nightly news.
Peace and love, everybody. Let me get my guy up here. Drew, what's
What's going on, brother? Just chilling, man. Just chilling. Once again, let me apologize. I know we were supposed to be on here, but let's get it in. Let's put.
Hey, man. Wordplay king, man.
You can hear me, right?
Absolutely, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. Yes, I can hear you.
Did you hear
Definitely.
me, my guy?
Yes, I did.
Step on the scene. I step on the scene, you'll get swept with the bean. Ariel Sharon get slept with the bean.
Yeah. Hey, let me. So when did you put out Illuminati?
So I recorded that song in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Released the video in 2021. They banned it on, most of the social media. And when I brought it back, I guess it was talking about too much at the time. So what I'm starting to realize is that I always be ahead of the curve. And then whatever it is I do, they begin to mimic and put it out there to make it seem like somebody else is the person who brought that particular narrative. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when you talk about if you paid attention, like now it's all this information out there about Zionism and everything else. But I've been writing books since 2000. The first book came out in 2016. I started writing it in 2010. And
Right.
a large part of the book that came out in 2016 was exposing Zionism, correct?
Correct.
Now they starting to talk about it, but I was exposing this and writing it in books. That's the beauty of being an author and writing books, is that they are timestamped. So somebody can't say that I got it from them.
Exactly. And that's why I said, so when you listen to Louis, so the audience, when y'all listen to Illuminati, a lot of that stuff, like people are talking about it right now, using it as talker points, like who killed King and the Zionist and all of that stuff. You got it right. You recorded all of that stuff. Man. So listen, man, you can't lie. The recording is right there. And you got a video out for that.
And it's books.
Obviously, yeah.
When Red Pill Alchemy came out in 2019, that's when Umar Johnson jumped out the started talking about the whole MLK thing, what really happened with MLK.
I'm gonna switch right quick.
You what?
What did you say? I'm sorry.
I said in 2019, when Red Pill Alchemy dropped, that's when Umar Johnson jumped out there and started talking about what really happened with MLK and how they did what they did to MLK in the hospital. But I had all that in the book. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He also jumped out there, and this will let me know, for the people who listening, you know what I'm saying? This will let me know, Fat Boy. I don't think Fat Boy read my book, because this how they do. They get other people to read the books or read whatever information, or like somebody else, because I ain't the only person who be dropping the science. They'll get somebody else to go and go through that person Facebook or Twitter or whatever it is that they dropping the information at. Drew gonna be right back. And then they'll get somebody that they controlling,
right,
like Fat Boy. Man, I wish, man, I hope our paths cross, man. You know,
right.
Our paths cross someday. Because he tough to other people. Boy, I want you to talk tough to me like that. Boy, I promise you I want you to talk to me like that. Boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring light-skinned guys all the way back. You feel me?
We all back. You don't have to bring us back. We back.
I promise you, Drew. I promise you, boy, it's you like a referee with a whistle and a YN on Bankhead busting that pistol. You hear me? Yeah, we're gonna have fun though. We're gonna have fun with this show, y'all. Killuminati.
Right.
But so in this the first episode, so this gonna be a little bit different from the Alchemy Hour, where I'm just gonna go in, decipher movies. So, you know, I sat back and I watched a lot of this stuff. I watched people talk about what that they clone Tyrone was about, and you know, Black Panther and just different stuff. Like I just can't wait to get in here because I get surgical with this. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Some of this stuff, when I drop it on y'all, it's gonna be like a boulder dropped on your shoulder, but you're gonna be like, wow, I didn't think that way.
Right.
It's gonna make so much sense. But
Yeah.
we're gonna go into the films. We just gonna, you know, we gonna bring clarity in this time of confusion. You know, like I did that live stream the other night and I hadn't done anything in a while. And a few people came to me and they was just like, thank you. That made so much sense.
Right.
You know, because I was talking about the fact that they boy Trumpet is really the 666 Antichrist that you know that's a part of this whole script that they done scripted for the world through religion.
Correct.
So a lot of people was like, dang, people who know the Bible though was coming to me. You know what I'm saying? The people that know the Bible was coming to me and they was like, dang, that makes sense.
Right. Right.
You know,
well, when you talked, so like I said, you got the receipts because in your books you talk about, you know, the whole Wilbur Ross connection. I don't think people hearing you, and it's funny though. I was listening to a video the other day, and they mentioned Wilbur Ross.
yeah,
And I'm like, they back there stealing my man Dwayne's stuff because the first time I ever heard Wilbur Ross is when you talked about Wilbur Ross.
right.
And you talked of the connection about the bankrupt of the casinos and really the interest in how much money Donald Trump really has. Because everybody keeps saying, oh, he's worth this amount of money, and that he don't have no money. He's being run by them Jews.
Right. Wait, whoa.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's being run by the the 4 and 5th and 6th. Let's say it that way.
Yeah, we'll talk about what you know the 4, 5, and 6 mean. You know, I ain't ready to give them all that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, I can't say that word right. When I say 4, 5, or 6, is when I say 4 or 5 or 6, we know what we're referring to because they the masters of destruction of all that.
Yeah. So look, man, come on, Drew. You can't be reckless now, man. I'm supposed to be the YN in the group, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Look, wait a minute. They got new bells and whistles with StreamYard, right?
Right.
This what you did to me.
Well, now we know what that is. So we got you right. You right.
Hey, man,
right.
Don't cut the live stream, man. Come on, man.
All right. Well, man. I ain't blaming the messenger. I ain't blaming me. I just blame the company that I keep because the company that I keep is schooling us and teaching me a lot.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. You gotta be careful, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful with that word right there, man. Them folks, everything, boy. It'll be over with.
Yeah. 4, 5, and 6. 4. Let's just say 4. Everything is 4.
Really, you know, I've been calling them the 6s for a while. So my dog Loran on here, some of the fam on here, they know I've been calling them 6s for a while because you know one of the things that is good about that is you know that boy Drake. You know he put it out there. You know he the 6 guy.
Drake or Dracula?
Drake, same thing.
Okay.
Look. I'm I'm gonna give you a preview. Watch this. I'm gonna give you a preview.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a preview of Red Pill Alchemy 2. So the other 2 books I wrote,
Yes, sir.
but this right here, cuz.
Uh-oh. Don't hurt them.
Look, when we talk about exposing the industry plants. Let me see. I gotta find it first before I pull it up. But
I hear a mumble in the background from my wife. Somebody says supplanters.
Supplanters, huh? Yeah. All right, so check this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Show you something real quick. It's gonna be in Red Pill Alchemy 2 that I'm almost done with, right?
Right.
So I'm gonna show you something because you said Dracula. And then I'm gonna show you a couple more things about the trumpet, but then we'll go over that whole thing with Rebel Ross, right?
Right.
And this ain't formatted right because I'm pulling it up. I'm pulling this up in on my on something that's not formatted like it would be formatted as I write it on my laptop. So it's gonna look a little bit different.
Okay.
But hopefully, I ain't did this in so long. Okay, there we go. All right. So first we're gonna go right here, right? And we're gonna look at this. These are some of the images that I have for Red Pill Alchemy 2. And this is Red Pill Alchemy Volume 2. Can we save the babies, right?
Right.
You can see it.
I can see it.
Okay, you can see it. All right. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I can see
it. I ain't did this in a minute, man. It kind of feel right to be back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It kind of feel right to be back. And I thought about it, because them folk tried to take me to court to stop me from speaking the truth with the
Right.
child murder situation. Took me to court twice. Got both of my YouTube channels deleted. They censored my Facebook page. They banned me from TikTok. So it's like it'd be tough, to give so much effort and putting the information out and being righteous and being self-made when you see them like go out here and they create somebody fugazi like 19 keys, 19 she's, and I've been telling everybody from day one about the brother polites and polites, and what was the other dude? Rashad Jamal, and like all of these busters. Like I've been telling folk from day one that these folk be fugazi and they be fake as hell. And anybody who really righteous and who really real that's actually coming out here and dropping knowledge and dropping truth, they aren't gonna be putting them on these big platforms like this and having these folks that got these huge platforms interview them. If you see them on them big platforms, they already under their control. And they made their deal. Right? But check it. This may be a lot more believable now because they let Kendrick Lamar go out there and expose Drake and say what he said about him in the song and everything else. And Kendrick Lamar had done threw a bunch of duds out there before that one song. They Not Like Us stuck.
Right.
Well, but the other songs was trash. And I ain't no big Kendrick Lamar fan. He alright, but he ain't
right.
Like the way they be acting, it ain't Rock him. It ain't J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? It ain't Nas. It ain't Andre. It ain't like the way, but the way they be acting, it just be like, oh my God, are you serious? But shout out to my dog Picasso. He helped me see it in a different light. He was like, Brad, you got to think. He said to somebody who 21 who hearing Kendrick Lamar, that is Rakim to them.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't no hater. It's just like for me, the glaze be too much. And you know, if I was to ever get into bar for bar, line for line with Kendrick Lamar, it'll be curtains.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just don't be seeing how people be. But J. Cole say some stuff, and I be like, woof.
Well, they don't give J. Cole that mainstream platform.
J. Cole be, you know, and even with Dracula, right? Dracula, some of Dracula bars, I be like, boy, whoever wrote that for you, boy. Because we know you didn't write it, boy. But whoever wrote that for you, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But check, okay. This right here, right? This show you how this stuff be working. I was watching a movie about vampires.
Okay.
A movie called Corbin Nash that was on Netflix. I don't even know if it's on Netflix no more or nothing. But the dude, Corbin Nash, who was the main character, he was like trying to rescue this girl from the vampires. You know how the movie always be.
Right.
And he got down to who was the head of the vampires. And this is the name of who was the head of the vampires. Drake.
Ooh.
So you see this picture right here?
Yes.
This is the guy who's the head of the vampires. You know, this is Drake and his I guess his bar mitzvah or something. I don't know. He might not be his bar mitzvah. I don't know what it was. But you know, that's him when he was a little boy. This him on Nickelodeon. Started from the bottom, now we here though.
He got on red too.
Yeah, the grassy high. You know, hilarious. But
right.
Okay. But I'm gonna go back up here, and I'm just showing, I'm gonna go back up here because this is important. So I'm gonna go in reverse order. You see what this U-Haul van says?
Hold on, let me.
Mashiach is coming.
Mashiach is coming. Yeah.
All right. So you know who this is?
Do I know who this person is?
Right.
Who is that person? You scroll down.
That person is this person right here, who's shaking hands with a younger Benjamin Netanyahu.
Ooh.
And that person is, or was, he passed away in 1994, I think it was, but he was the rabbi, or the Rebbe, as they say, for this synagogue in Crown Heights, Brooklyn, that had the tunnels up under it. Remember that was in the news?
Yes, I remember. Yes.
It went away fast as hell, though, didn't it?
Tunnels underneath. Let's go.
Yeah. There go your boy, the trumpet. See what it say? Long live the king.
Right.
I don't think it's gonna be another election. This is him signing what was called the Abraham Accords.
Right.
Let's go through this. Watch this.
Well, right quick before you get to that. Did you hear another number one producer that Venezuela has?
Silver?
Not Silver, but the election boxes, election tools.
Yeah, the Dominion electronic voting systems.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's interesting because when you said there ain't going to be another election, and then
Yeah.
all that. Well, that it's got to be some kind of correlation to it, because if there is another election, he gonna rig it to make it sure that he win it again. If it come down to that.
Nah, it ain't gonna be another election, because if it was another election, and okay, I'm saying they don't want it to be another election. So
Right.
that's why I'm doing this, because folks got to wake up and realize what's going on. So all these folks who so pro-Trump, why is this man who ran on making America great again and was saying America first, why is he on these folks' sack the way he is? So Trump giving a menorah from Israel.org. Congratulations, Trump make Israel great. This is what going on over there. See, this is the thing that people got to understand too. Is like this what's so crazy. People is talking to me and coming for me and trying to get at me. People who never could possibly touch the level of clearance that I had when I was in the military.
Right.
People who never read a logistics report or an intelligence report. People who don't know what SOCCENT is, or US SOCOM is, or US CENTCOM is, or any of these acronyms. US AFRICOM, they don't know what none of this stuff is about. They don't know what none of this stuff means. They don't know what an AOR is, area of responsibility. You dig? And you trying to talk to me about some shit that basically I knew was going to unfold and happen in 1994. I read what was called the PNAC. Let's look up what the PNAC is real quick. Watch this. And for those that's interested and really want to tap in and really want to get the knowledge, you can subscribe to my Facebook. And if you subscribe to my Facebook, I'm gonna start live streaming the Sunday classes that my brother Drew been a part of for quite some time. I'm gonna start live streaming, but it'll only be for the subscribers to my Facebook. But
As it should be.
Okay, I'm gonna stop this right quick, and then I'm gonna go back and share this. You see what it says?
It says the project for the new American century. Century.
Homie, you see where it says 1997. I read this when I was in the military, bro.
Yeah. 29 years ago.
Right. So see, I knew 9/11 was gonna happen before it happened. I just didn't know how it was gonna happen.
Right.
The person who is given the most credit for really writing this, truthfully, is a man named Paul Wolfowitz. Here we go, Paul Wolfowitz. See what it says about him?
Yup, he is an American political scientist and a diplomat who served as the 10th president of the World Bank, Deputy Secretary of Defense, U.S. Ambassador to Indonesia, and Dean of Paul H. Nitze School of Advanced International Studies, SAIS, and Johns Hopkins. Oh, affiliated with Johns Hopkins, huh?
Right. So now check this, right? Now watch this. Donald Rumsfeld, when Donald Rumsfeld got the position, this was one of the first people he hired, Paul Wolfowitz. Now watch this. You see, look. I'm gonna show you something how people don't pay attention. You see how when it has these neo-conservatism, right?
Yes.
You see how it got three extra links that you could click on next to it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now look at George Bush. He ain't got none by his, right? Look at Paul Wolfowitz's name, though. So see, when you see stuff like this,
Right.
this letting you know who the real important person is.
Mm. And it's telling you the titles they hold, and if you click on it, it go more. Yeah, there you go.
See, this dude right here is a peon for real. This dude right here is a blundering idiot.
Mm-hmm.
He's a peon. He's a nothing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look, Dick Cheney, nothing by his name. Donald Rumsfeld, nothing by his name. Look at this guy, man. This is the guy right here.
Yeah. To the point when 9/11 actually was happening, wasn't he reading the book upside down?
Yeah. Yeah, but let's stay focused on what we need to focus on. See,
Okay.
what I'm trying to help people understand is when you come for somebody like me, I'm the nigga that went behind the curtain, homie,
Mm.
and saw that the Wizard of Oz was a little punk bitch. You understand? That's what I do. I go behind the curtain and I'm gonna find out what's real. So what people don't understand is when I say what I say about Donald Trump, he's just a symbolic puppet. He's a nothing. He's a nobody. He's an idiot.
Right.
But he's somebody that they could use.
Mm.
Kanye West. People be like, oh, Kanye ain't talented like that, Holmes. Anybody could have took, say you're gonna be, are you gonna be? Say you're gonna be, well, and made that a hit.
Right. It's just a sample.
Anybody
Cat's been doing that for years.
Bro,
It's samples.
but think about what I'm saying. Even when we go back to the old school hip hop pioneers that sampled,
Right.
they didn't sample songs like, oh baby, give me one more chance. They didn't sample the most popular songs that everybody knew, but that's all Kanye did.
Right.
They made Kanye this because he's really not that.
Mm-hmm.
They pushed Andre 3000 out of the industry, though.
Right.
They pushed Lauryn Hill out of the industry, though. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because now we talking about the ones that's really the angels for real.
Right.
See, they don't want you to understand for real, J. Cole. Because he one of the ones that's like, man, I ain't going to your award shows. I don't care nothing about that.
Right.
I ain't doing none of the Diddy party. I ain't drinking them champagne bottles over there on that table. I know what that means. I ain't doing none of that, Holmes. I just want to do my music.
Right.
He need the hell alone. See, they don't want the world to see the real. They will make the poser, they will make P. Diddy the biggest thing ever. And they'll go get Jadakiss and they'll go get whoever it is that's nice to write all the songs. Because we gotta make Dracula who he is.
Right.
Or who we want him to be. Watch this. Let me show you the shit with Drake that the world didn't see. Drake and Nicki Minaj. You know Nicki Minaj actually means have an orgy with the devil, right?
I didn't know that, but wow.
So Menage a Trois.
Right.
And Nick.
The devil. That's the devil's name.
Right. So that's why our nickname always be some bullshit. Don't nobody have a nickname like Young God or Angel in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, and they
always be, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And they threw
something
and
crazy.
just think,
I mean,
yeah, and
kill
just think about that. They just threw it in. They didn't just say Nick, they said Nikki. Remember little Nikki, Nick.
right. And she actually did a whole ritual. Watch this. She actually did a whole, when they did what they did to Whitney Houston, right?
Mm,
She actually was a part of that ritual, homie. And she came to the award show with somebody who was dressed like the Pope that year and everything else. And one of her aliases is Roman Zelensky.
ooh,
It's a play on Roman Polanski.
mhm,
But Roman Polanski is the dude who was director of Rosemary's Baby,
right.
who was a P3DO, who actually did what he did to a little 12-year-old girl on a movie set, and he fled the country.
I was going to say, yeah, it took off.
Never went to prison.
Right.
But the main character, or I ain't gonna say the main character, but the character in the film Rosemary's Baby, who impregnated Rosemary to create the baby that was born on June 6, 1966,
Mm,
was named Roman Castevet in the movie.
mm,
And then what's deep about it is that one of the heads of the beast that exists right now is Zelensky from the Ukraine, who is a 6.
I was just about to say that.
Right?
Yeah.
And Ukraine is the new Jerusalem that it talks about in the book of Revelations. So that's why, see, people don't understand. It was purpose. They talk about the election fraud and everything. It was purposeful for Trump to be 45 and 47, because 4 plus 5 is 9, and 4 plus 7 is 11, 9, 11.
Right.
I'm going to show it on the screen, right? He was named president on 11/9, 2016. 9/11, 11/9. It was purposeful to put Biden in the middle of those two terms so that Biden would be the one to give the 187 billion to the Ukraine, so that the Trumpet could come back and give all the money to Israel, and even do what he doing with Venezuela. And now eventually they're gonna go into Cuba. They're gonna take Cuba back for the 6s or the 4s, because
Right.
the fours were the ones that was kicked out of Cuba because there was a bunch of P3DOs, and Castro was like, y'all ain't finna do this in my land. So he kicked them out. That's what they try to make Castro a bad guy throughout history.
Right.
But
Right.
if people knew about the 4, the 5, and the 6, and they would have known that he was kicking the 4s out of Cuba, then people might have a different outlook on who Castro is, and they will have a different outlook on who was really being kicked out. Show you how diabolical they are. They made Scarface, right? And they made it the biggest thing going.
Right.
But what was Tony Montana?
Cuban.
He was a Cuban refugee, remember?
Yeah. They also showed he fled from Cuba because Cuba was so horrible.
No,
And he came.
they showed that he was supposed to be one of the people that was kicked out of Cuba.
Right. Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. He left Cuba, to also come here and be this great person.
Right. So what if people knew that these people was getting kicked out was them folks?
Mm.
people would have rooted for Castro.
Right.
And and this what I'm saying, like, for the people who've been coming at me and saying the stuff you've been saying, what's so crazy to me is that all y'all really know y'all can't do nothing with me. And it's sad because what it really is all about is these be the same people who be saying what they be saying about the people who go to church and everything else. But just like y'all feel a certain type of way about people who try to shove Christianity and Jesus down folks' throat, all y'all doing is y'all caught up in the same paradigm with this whole thing that y'all got going over here with Trump and he bringing the republic back and all this stuff that they caught up in, that you're not really overstanding that it don't matter if he bring the republic back if it's being brought back and it's some bullshit that's being brought back. Meaning that watch this. Meaning that y'all done bought into all of this FBA stuff and y'all disrespecting Africa and y'all don't realize that he finna destroy the economy here and this about to be a third world country.
Mm.
Huh?
Right.
Not understanding that if it's not another election and he bring back the republic like y'all saying, but he trying to be this sovereign ruler, it ain't gonna be no different than any other country that you look at and you look at it as being something bad because they got a dictator. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, it's pathetic and it's disgusting because the people who be saying what they be saying, they know for one, they know, like I said the other night, you could go get your big homie, and I'll spank him like he my child. Right? But not only that, I'm telling you what I'm telling you from somebody who lived from the inside out, not the outside in.
But even
I was the one at 18 and 19 years old, bro, that was taking a message that's coming from somewhere, right? That's like, maybe like 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, right? And I'm taking this message into the war room.
Mm.
When they show y'all the movies and the whole room got screens going up for 30 feet in the air, and they act like somebody finna hit the button and blow the world up. They call that you know what I'm saying? Like, we called it something else when I was in.
Mm.
I was the one at 18, 19 years old at 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. It was fighting sleep. You know what I'm saying? As a young boy, I was stationed in Tampa, Florida, and I'd have been partying, for 2 days straight before I got to go to work. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have these Red Mayes and whatever the night before I had to go to work, and I'm in there like whatever, trying to stay awake, and the message coming. I gotta go and I gotta route it and I gotta make sure everybody that's supposed to have this in this building get it. You see? So if you wasn't ever in that, you can't tell me shit. Now watch this. They sitting here rooting for the dude who said the news was fake when it was stuff coming out bad about him in the news. But now the news good and it's real.
Right. Well, you can't make the stuff up.
And I just be looking like, come on, dog, you can't be this fucking stupid. Pardon the French.
Yeah. Let me go back to your boys, the FTAs, these fundament, whatever. These guys are applauding. Yeah, he bringing the republic back. But what kind of infrastructure do these FDA Negroes have? They don't have no alliances with Africa, nothing. So let's just say that all this stuff come back and we get the republic back. who gonna lead and what they're gonna lead and what they're gonna show you to go to. But
This
nobody questions them on that though.
This what I'm gonna say though, right?
Yeah.
This what I'm gonna say about this. This what I want folks out there who be listening to certain stuff. Cause I was thinking about it the other day, right? Mink Slide to Freak Nasheed. He another one, I hope. And really and truthfully, like I ain't gonna say nothing on this live stream. Let me be quiet. Let me stop that.
Well, I mean, you got history with him too, with the
I'm a boy, 2026, I'm a see Buddy. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm a see Buddy. And I guarantee y'all, when I see Buddy, I'm gonna make Buddy be smiles and Hallmark cards. On my mama, Drew. When I see Buddy, because you know how plugged I am on the West Coast. When I see Buddy, I'm gonna make him be smiles and Hallmark cards. I'm gonna make Buddy be like, oh, hey, brother. But this what I'm gonna say about his bust ass. Watch this. I ain't even gonna talk about the Atlanta child murders and what he tried to do with that. Watch this. You know, I be thinking, bro. Man, I know a bunch of folks that got a lot of time that had been pimps for a long time. And watch this now. When Buddy was doing his little DVD circuit and he was a Mac, whatever he was calling his name, whatever, to Freak Nasheed, the pimp, whatever he was calling his name. That's around the same time the Feds started changing the sentences for pimps. And it went from the regular sentences that they was getting to human trafficking charges. Now, what better way? Because you know, pimps. Hey, we players. We pulling up here, right? Oh, hey, officer. The big time pimp that's in Atlanta is a man named Sir Charles. He be pimping the girls on Stewart Avenue in Atlanta. Sir Charles got a stupid sentence. I'm willing to bet that if we start looking at dates, a lot of stuff gonna start aligning. So what I done came to the conclusion of is most of these folk that's out here on social media that they do this to, they homosexuals or they informants,
right?
Or they both, or they
I would bet
videos, or
I
they
would bet
babies.
Yeah, I would bet they both. That's just my bet. That's just my bet.
And for real,
but you're not gonna
say it. I ain't worried about none of y'all, boy. I'm a gangster for real.
Right. Because you're not gonna be in that position, so called, and you was this. Next thing you know, you scot free, but you on the internet switching what you talking about FDA and this and change and coming together and butt breaking and all that from what you was talking about before.
You went from being a pimp to making Hidden Colors. Come on, man. Come on. There go our boy. You see what he say?
No, I didn't see. You got to put some of these comments with it. Let me see. I can't see the comments.
He said almost all members of the PNAC, what I was talking about earlier, the Project for a New American Century,
yes,
have dual citizenship. What country do you think they got dual citizenship with?
With Israel, of course.
Yeah. Okay.
I just found out that Trump got dual citizenship.
Check that out. You can't see it. A few weeks ago, Mark Levine said Trump is America's first small hat president. And check it.
Small hat president.
I'm getting ready to do a video on the Belt to Ass series about one of the people that was there at that Hanukkah. It's gonna blow people out of the water. I'm still compiling because I like to get surgical.
What's the small hat?
You know what the small hat is. I appreciate you, fam, for tuning in, man. So look, let's go ahead. Let me go ahead and run through this real quick, man, because
Okay.
we're gonna spread the mayonnaise on the sandwich and make it taste good real quick. Because I don't want to keep you.
I gotta punch in on the plantation at 12 too.
Long for your beautiful wife, and I gotta go see.
I gotta punch in the plantation at 12
with a thick goddess.
I gotta punch in the plantation at 12 too. You know that.
Okay. So Trump giving the Silver Torah crown from Israel Heritage Foundation and crowned the Prince of Peace, as well as Peace Prize Award from FIFA. Trump being gifted a state honor gold crown from South Korea. Trump giving an Apple plaque with 24 karat gold base from CEO of Apple, Tim Cook. Whoa!
Go ahead, Trump.
To fulfill the 70-year plan, the king. My bad. Wait. Let's go back. Okay. The King Cyrus Temple coin is inscribed to fulfill 70 years. And he charged me to build him a house in Jerusalem. That's the quote. Now watch this. We're going to ask AI about this. Because if AI said it got to be the truth.
Hey.
Who was King Cyrus in the Bible? Okay. Let's see. So we're going to go back. Let me just do this. Share screen. Let's see. We just going to do the entire screen so I ain't got to keep going back and forth. There we go. All right. So let's see. Can you see it, Drew?
Yeah. You just clicked out. You clicked out of it. Go back to what you just had.
That's it.
Yep.
See it.
Yep. King Cyrus was the great. I can't say it. Persian was a
pivotal figure in the Bible, known for conquering Babylon, issuing a decree allowing the exiled sixes to return to Jerusalem and rebuild their temple, fulfilling prophecies from Isaiah. So that's what that quote that's on the coin is all about.
Right.
Okay. All right. So now let's go back to this. So that's what that quote is about. So now he's on this King Cyrus shekel, half shekel, that says to fulfill a 70-year plan. All right. Watch this. This is a Leviathan 666 book that came out in 1971 that Dr. York wrote. And this is a younger, this is a younger Donald Trump on the cover. this dude right here,
Mm-hmm.
to me, he sure kind of look like the new mayor of New York.
Ooh, okay.
This dude right here sure look like Benjamin Netanyahu. This dude right here sure look like dude from North Korea.
Mm-hmm.
So this dude right here kind of, I can't think of the dude name, but it's another one of them sixes that this dude right here look like. So I'm just saying, but this book came out 1971.
Mm.
Do note that Cyrus the Great is mentioned as an anointed one in Isaiah 45:1. He is mentioned as a non-Israelite and calls God's anointed for his role in freeing the sixes. This motive is why Donald J. Trump has been placed on a commemorative King Cyrus coin in Israel.
Mm.
The verse 45 plus 1 equals 46, which is the number of human DNA chromosomes, and the mirror of 64, which is the number of squares on a chessboard. The chessboard is always important because Freemasonry, checkerboard floor. Cyrus is a play on Osiris, which is why your iris or pineal gland. I need you to use that right now, Neo. Trump is the head of the beast spoken of in Revelations 13 and 17. Dr. Malachi Z. York predicted the rise of Trump to be the head of the beast in the book Leviathan 666. The book was originally printed in 1971.
Mm.
Right.
Here
So,
to cause confusion.
correct. We're going to get to that in a minute. So now back to, and this right here, I'm talking about 11 Stranger Things and showing the correlation with Hawkins, Indiana, which is where Stranger Things is taking place. When I did the gematria code on Hawkins, ain't it funny how all these folk be talking about gematria now, but I was a conspiracy theorist in 2016 when I first started out. Who was talking about gematria in the melanated conscious community before Heru?
Nobody.
But now I see the Hebrew Israelites and all these folks talking about the gematria on this and the gematria on that. You lames disgust me. Yeah. So I ain't gonna go too much into that part because that's too much of the science that I'm gonna be giving up too soon. You hear me? So I ain't gonna read that part about 11. But let's see. Let me find it. See right here?
Yeah.
This cat right
9/11.
here. 9/11. It says 9/11 is God
Mm-hmm.
in the podcast. But this cat right here, I'm gonna read it. Okay. It says, what question? What is the difference between Hasidic and secular sixes? That is a very good question. Although they are all six-ish, there are different practices that most secular sixes do not perform. While the Hasidic sect is more of a mystical movement considered to be Haredi or ultra-Orthodox. The Chabad Lubavitch is a very noteworthy representation of the Hasidic sect. The Chabad Lubavitch headquarters is in Brooklyn, New York, recently made headlines for having underground tunnels. In these tunnels, a high chair for children was found. In addition to the high chair, there were bloody mattresses. In a recent interview, one of the group's members gave insights into these findings. He explained members of the group had been performing necromancy-like rituals, hoping to bring their Messiah back to life. He explained that the bloody mattresses were due to bodies of recently deceased members being placed on these mattresses. The necromancy is then performed by reciting from a sacred book and making an incision of the bodies on, it should say on the bodies, on the bodies of the recently deceased. He went on in the interview to mention a ritual that existed in Egypt. The ritual, by his estimation, brought people back from the afterlife. According to this member, their Messiah is Rabbi Menachem Mendel Schneerson, and many of their members, Schneerson will return. So this was the interview where I saw this guy talking about it. This guy, the same guy right here.
Okay.
Question: who is Rabbi Schneerson? Schneerson is widely considered one of the most influential 60 scholars in the 20th century as a leader of the Chabad Lubavitch movement. He took an insular Hasidic group that almost came to an end with the Holocaust and transformed it into one of the most influential movements in religious sixthry, with an international network of over 5,000 educational and social centers. The institution he established includes kindergarten schools, narcotic rehabilitation centers, care homes for the disabled, and synagogues. Schneerson published teachings filled more than 400 volumes, and he is noted for his contributions to Sixes continuity and religious thought, as well as wide-ranging contributions to the traditional Torah scholarship. He is recognized as a pioneer of Six-ish outreach during his lifetime. Many of his adherents believe that he was the Messiah. In 1978, the U.S. Congress asked President Jimmy Carter to designate Schneerson's birthday as the National Education Day in the U.S. It has been since commemorated as Education and Sharing Day. In 1994, Schneerson was posthumously awarded the Congressional Gold Medal for his outstanding and lasting contributions towards improvements in the world education, morality, and acts of charity. Schneerson's resting place attracts Sixes for prayer. Question: do these followers think Schneerson is the savior of all mankind? Answer: your question is a great one, and the answer is no. And in essence, this is a fundamental issue I've always had with Christianity, specifically the Black church. Many have been spellbound with the concept that Jesus, the Messiah, Jesus is the Messiah of all humanity. The book of John clearly stated that Jesus only came for his own people. John 1:11. He came unto his own, and his own received him not. Okay. So, and that's when I go into a little bit of the science about 11 and explaining the Stranger Things and the Hebrew gematria for Hawkins, Indiana, where Stranger Things is taking place, equals martial law, and it equals Yaakov, which is another way of saying Yakub, which is another way of saying Jacob, which Jacob became Israel. So I'm going into explaining all of this. Hawkins, Indiana equals Yakub. And according to Grok AI, Yakub is described as this. So it breaks down, what Yakub means. Is the original Hebrew form of the name commonly known in English as Jacob is derived from the Hebrew root, which means heel or to follow at the heel. The name is traditionally interpreted as the holder of the heel, heel grabber, or
supplanter.
One who takes the place of another. So these are the people who are the supplanters that stole the birthright of their older brother, which has already been proven that the melanated folks is the oldest folks on this planet, baby. So these the people who took your birthright. These the people who keep getting reparations when you deserve reparations. And these the people who the trumpet is helping, and you goofies got something to say to me. come on, man. You can't be this stupid.
Mm.
Right? So then I went into what Messiah really means. Yes, Messiah literally means anointed one. Etymology, the word comes from the Hebrew Mashiach, derived from the verb mesa, meaning to anoint. In ancient Israel, anointing was a ritual to consecrate someone for a special role, setting them apart as chosen by God. The Greek translation in the Septuagint is Christos, which
Christos.
also means anointed one. So Christos is where
Christ.
you get Christ.
Yeah.
But it all comes from the ancient Kemetic language, in which the word Mashiach comes from the word Mesa,
Messiah.
and the word Christ comes from KRST, or what was called Karest.
Right.
In Hindu language, Sanskrit, it was Kurasti, right, which meant anointed.
Mm.
And in order for you to be a Christ Messiah or Cressa Messa, you had to be an anointed one from an anointed or royal bloodline. This why these folk don't want y'all to know who I am, because I'm big into it. That's why they trying to stop it. You know, and I should have been better prepared for a lot of this. Because when I was in the music industry, they used to be like, oh, maybe you shouldn't tell people you're related to Jimi Hendrix, and you know, or then it went from that to maybe you should Jimmy, you should really use that. Make up y'all mind.
Right.
But they fear that because they know Jimmy was a god.
Mm.
So I can only imagine what his little folks gonna be doing in 2026. But I'm really big folks. Because what they don't understand is that it in this cycle of time it goes in reverse.
Right.
I'm really big folks. I hate to say it, I don't want my family to be mad, but Jimmy little folks to me. That's why it tells you in the book of Malachi, it said, I will return. The book of Malachi is supposed to be the end of the Bible.
Mm.
My good Christian folks. And it says, I shall return the heart of the father to the son, and the heart of the son to the father. And this day and time, the older folks, y'all got to come to the younger folks to learn what's going on, because y'all don't understand how to get on this Grok AI and get these answers. Y'all wasn't born in a time where you knew how to use Twitter and go find the information that you need to go find. Y'all got to come to younger folks to really learn that.
That's true.
And it ain't nothing wrong with that. Because in your own book, it says you'll be twice a baby.
Hmm.
What
Don't hurt them.
what walks with 4 legs, 3 legs, and 2 legs? A man, because when he a baby, he walk on 4 legs because he crawl. When he gets grown, he walks on 2, and then when he gets old, he need a cane. He walk on 3.
Mm.
That's an ancient riddle, and 432 is the tone of Om, the sound of the heart chakra, and the vibration of the planet. I'm really him.
432 is 9 too.
Absolutely, it is. But I'm really him. Listen, I'm me. I'm him backwards. I'm me. M-I-H. So I'm gonna run through this, and then we're gonna go to the part where River Ross. Okay. This what the 666.
I
Watch
gotta
this.
I'm gonna be in transit because I gotta roll out.
That's
But go
cool.
ahead.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But this is about the Abraham Accords, right?
Yeah.
He signed this before he left office the first term. The Abraham Accords are bilateral agreements, Arab-Israeli normalization signed between Israel and the United Arab Emirates, between Israel and Bahrain on September 15, 2020, mediated by the United States. The announcement of August 13, 2020 concerned Israel and the UAE before the subsequent announcement of an agreement between Israel and Bahrain on September 11th, 9/11, 2020. On September 15, 2020, the signing of the agreements was hosted by President Donald Trump on the Truman balcony of the White House. This is the covenant spoken of in Daniel 9:27 that will be confirmed with many once Trump returns to power. And he shall confirm the covenant with many for 1 week, and in the midst of the week he shall cause the sacrifice and oblation to cease. For the overspreading of abominations he shall make it desolate, even until the consummation, and that determined shall he poured upon the desolate. This is why Trump keeps repeating he would have had every country sign up, as he intends to expand the covenant. See, this is
this was 2020. This was 2020, right?
Yes.
And why they doing all of this craziness? They just dropping COVID on you, so you stay in the house and won't get in.
Staying in the house, you don't even really know what's going on. You staying in the house. You just watch you watching marathons of your favorite show, and they signing all this stuff.
Wow.
The menorah awarded to Donald Trump. This is important. That last line is important. This is why Trump keeps repeating he would have every country signed up. Now watch this. The menorah awarded to Donald Trump on February 26, 2024 by Israel Heritage Foundation in appreciation of his efforts to form normalization agreements between the the six-ish state. Please don't shut me down. Don't shut me down. I'm sorry. Six-ish state and 4 Arab nations under the guise of the Abraham Accords, blatantly calling Donald Trump the Prince of Peace and the Abraham Accords the Covenant of Peace. The title Prince of Peace is referring to Isaiah 9:6, which is a title reserved for Jesus alone. For unto us a child is born, a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulders, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Crown of Jerusalem awarded to Donald Trump. On July 10, 2023, his Heritage Foundation, his extraordinary and heroic efforts to help the state of Israel and the six-ish people, this fulfills Revelation 6:2 of the rider of the white horse, Antichrist, who receives a crown before going forth conquering and to conquer. And I saw and behold a white horse, and he that sat upon him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer. The temple coin minted in honor of Donald Trump after his historic recognition of Jerusalem as the capital of Israel and moving the United States Embassy there, clearly showing the prophetic relevance of Trump as the one who will rebuild the third temple. And he charged me to build him a house in Jerusalem. It's like I shouldn't even have to do this, bro. Like I shouldn't even have to do this, folks.
Oh, you do have to do it. You do, but you do.
No, listen. This is why I'm saying I shouldn't have to. Because how long somebody got to be right, bro?
Hey, Being right is better than being wrong.
But what I'm saying, like, this is what people don't understand. I come to my own, and my own receive me not. But how long do I have to be right, folks?
Mm.
But now check it. You see Schneerson, you see that? You see how he got that thumb on Benjamin Netanyahu hand? That's that Masonic grip, boy. And he talking to him. Like, I went and found a video. He telling Benjamin Netanyahu in this video, man, y'all need to do what y'all need to do so Mashiach can come.
Mm.
But look, look, watch, not good. Let me, okay. These people from the same, this was in the news too recently. This people from the same movement, Abad Lufovich, they attacked a brother in a wheelchair in Crown Heights and beat him up and pushed him out the wheelchair.
I was living in New York at that time when that happened. Caused a whole ruckus. I remember that.
Okay. So you see, I've been taking notes because I got to add something right here. You see what it says? Spanish Inquisition 456.
Yeah.
But look, Trump's Lubavitch affiliation, Venezuela, Spanish Inquisition 456. So that's one of the things I got to fill in to finish the book. But Trump, when you seen Trump on the Wailing Wall with the yarmulke on, says it was because his daughter and Jared Kushner convinced him to switch. But guess what synagogue he's affiliated with? Abad Lubavitch.
Mm.
And guess who else is affiliated with the same one? Buddy who just became the mayor in New York.
Oh.
But look, they riding around New York with this right here on the U-Haul. Mashiach is coming.
Mm. Right in front of our face.
Yeah. So see, homie, like it just be bothering me, bro, because like, bro, 513-800-361-50. It's like folk who be sitting back believing and speculating. You coming to the cat who been giving y'all the game for years and years and years and years and years and years. Oh man. This one cat, Brave Ho, Chief Brave Ho, the chief of nobody, he goddamn blocked me because I checked him about the Trump thing, bro. And I ain't really check him. I'm just like, okay, explain this. You that tender? You supposed to be a grown man. You that tender that you block somebody who's supposed to be your hey brother? Yeah, brother, you a good brother. You tender about the devil, literally the devil. And somebody and look, this is what people don't understand. If I ain't care about y'all, when Satan in.
Right. But what are they? Well, I'm not going to ask that question because you just answered it like 20 times. I'm saying, what are they missing? What are they missing is they not listening, or they're not understanding or overstanding what you're saying, and they not seeing the real supplanter's mission. That's what it is. That's what they're not listening.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. You know what MAGA was?
Yes.
What was MAGA?
Well, I mean, to me, it was a diversion and stuff like that. Because I mean, when I just read what well, anyway, it was. Go ahead. What was MAGA? Because I'm trying to get to where I'm going, and I'm trying to.
MAGA was magic, huh?
Yeah.
Now watch this. Watch this. I ain't never told you no lie, have I?
No.
Watch this. I'm gonna show you how simple some of this stuff is, bro. Look at this, bro. Watch this. I'm finna show you something. You're gonna be like, wow. Watch this, bro. Watch this. Watch this. Okay, what's that right there, Drew?
That's a body with the heart with the chakras and stuff like that. I can't. I'm driving too, so
Right.
that's
Okay.
all the chakras and stuff. Yeah.
All right. So now peep this. This crown right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Sahaswara is supposed to be violet or purple.
Right. Purple. Correct.
So why the MAGA hat ain't purple instead of red?
Oh, that's a good question.
You see what they did? They put the root chakra on the crown.
Hmm. So we can block it. Whoa.
You do know that the concept of satanic is doing everything reverse from what you should do.
Correct.
MAGA is magic, homie.
Mm.
Yeah, MAGA is magic. Now watch this. This is the last thing we gonna do, Drew, and we gonna. I know you gotta get to the gig, bro. But I just want these folk to understand, man. Like if y'all would have, the work done been done. The work done been done.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all want haters, the work been done, folks. This came out. I wrote this. Came out 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Trump's 9/11 interviews was his audition for the presidency.
Correct.
11/9/9/11. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
now, let's see. Let's go. We done talked about Wilbur Ross a little bit, right? There you go, right there. Trump and his handler, Secretary of Commerce Wilbur Ross. So his first presidency, Wilbur Ross was the Secretary of Commerce. like, bro, like this, like people. Okay, let's see. Let me find this. And you remember, I know you done read this, but for shits and giggles. All right. Trump was gonna go bankrupt in 93.
Yeah. Correct.
Okay. Let's see. So let me go back and find it.
And Wilbur Ross was called in. Okay.
Right. Okay. In 1990, Trump, as Daniel Clamp alluded to in Gremlins 2, started building massive Taj Mahal in Atlantic City. So what I'm talking about in Gremlins 2 is this character. That's 7-11. You know, he was named president on 11/9, and K is the 11th letter, so K9 is 11/9. I promise. What's dog backwards?
God.
Okay. All right. 9/11 is really 7-11. I promise ain't nobody this thorough, man. It ain't nobody giving it to you like this.
Yeah.
So I want to find a picture of Daniel Clamp first. Dang, okay. I thought I had a picture of Daniel Clamp in here. But Daniel Clamp was a guy on 9/11. This right here, they put orange in this film because orange is the color of death, and Bruce Willis's character was really symbolic of John F. Kennedy. That's why his name was Corbin Dallas, because Corbin, just like I said, Corbin Nash earlier, in Hebrew, Corbin means sacrifice, and Dallas was the storming Dallas was a sacrifice in Dallas, which was JFK.
Right.
Lilu in the film The Fifth Element was symbolic of Jackie O in allegorical form because she helped save the world. She helped save the world for the devil because JFK was about to get rid of the devil. So that's why, watch this. That's why in The Omen, the politician in The Omen, when they unalived him, they hit him in the head when he was getting ready to do it to Damien. If you remember, he had the dagger. He was finna get ready to do it to Damien, and the woman hit him in the head and said, Damien, and she was his wife.
Right.
Kind of remind you of Lauren London, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, people thought I was crazy when I said what I said about Lauren London.
Oh, you could have read that.
Came out in that P. Diddy trial, and people found out that P. Diddy was knocking down Lauren London after she was with Neighborhood. You know, long live Neighborhood Nip. I hate that happened to him. He was a great man.
Right.
But his girl, nah, she was some bullshit. That's why the next thing she did was she went in and did that movie and showed herself being in love and marrying a six in the movie.
Oh.
You People was the name of the movie. Orange is the New Black, that TV show, because orange is the color of death.
Mm-hmm.
These people, if you in this state right here, you in that orange jumpsuit, you dealing with your straw man, which is dead.
Right.
And you see the Amber Alert because the Amber Alert is the Ember Alert or the Ember months because nature starts to die in November, December, Ember, Amber.
Mm-hmm.
Leaves on the tree turn orange. Right? They turn yellow, then orange, then red, and then they die and hit the ground and they brown.
Right. Orange is the new black.
There you go. That boy Andre 3000 on the song said trees bright and green turn yellow brown. Autumn caught them. All them things must fall down. Autumn caught them because autumn is a tune.
Right.
Okay, so now let's go back to this, and we done.
Okay.
Let these good people, enjoy the rest of their Friday night. You're gonna need to go smoke some ganja or something after you had to listen to that boy Young Bread, boy. You gonna be like, dang man, that boy be dropping it. Okay. All right. So here we go. Taj Mahal Hotel in Atlantic City, he invested $675 million. 6 plus 7 plus 5 is 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. It's also what? 6 plus 6 plus 6.
Yeah. 18.
675 million in junk bonds at a 14% interest rate. 14 is the number of Asar or Osiris, and they call him King Cyrus.
Right.
15% interest rate. Trump's project was in trouble within months, and he was in danger of losing billions, potentially. In steps the head of the Rothschild bankruptcy advisory team. The bondholders were threatening to, and I need to fix that. The bondholders were threatening to force an involuntary bankruptcy on the project. Trump would have been ousted from the project and forced into bankruptcy. The bankruptcy advisory, however, was impressed at the celebrity of Trump. As people would flock to his limousine, the advisor decided to strike a deal with Trump in which Trump would get a better debt term and remain in control of the operation.
Right.
He would, however, give up a hefty 50% in the hotel's ownership. Trump was having similar problems with many of his other properties, so he struck similar deals with the same advisor in 2000. The advisor went into private equity and started his own company. He eventually sold this company to Invesco in 2006 for an estimated 375 million. 3 plus 7 plus 5 is 6.
Right.
In 2013, 20 plus 13 is 33. Invesco partnered with Jared Kushner, the son-in-law of none other than Donald Trump. They purchased 5 New York properties from the Jehovah's Witnesses at a staggering 240 million. 2 plus 4 plus 0 is 6. The same bankruptcy advisor that used a financial strong arm for the Zionist bankers is neighbors with Trump in New York as well as Florida. You may be wondering who this shrewd businessman is, Neo. Who could possibly be so shrewd that he could have the great Donald Trump in check? This advisor is none other than our current Secretary of Commerce, Wilbur Ross. Neo, now you know who is really calling the shots in the Oval Office. So I'll stop there.
Belt to ass, man. Belt to ass.
Man, the work done been done, man.
Yeah. Listen, next time we come on, be more full attention. And if it's just the weekend, I don't know what you want to do. If you want to do the midnight belt to ass, we can do that too. Because I can be on the computer at the plant.
We killing the Illuminati, bro. That's what we doing. Killing them.
Yeah. Right. So if you want to do it too that time, if you up and you chilling and you ain't got nothing to do on Friday night and you want to do ass at 12 to 1 or 1 or however it is, because you know I'll go back and look at it. You know they want to see what Dwayne Hendricks got to say.
Right. Oh, so you know what's gonna happen though, right? You know what's gonna happen, right?
I didn't hear you. What you said?
RZA Islam, 19 Keys. What's that other whole name? I can't think of that other little whole name, but it's a bunch of hoes out there that be going out there. Hey, look, it's a dude out there that call himself 2-3, bro.
Right. I never heard of him.
Blew my mind, bro. I was like, wow.
He called himself.
He called himself 2-3.
Wow. Wow.
But pretty soon, bro, my hand's almost untied. So when I get to pull up, I'm pulling up like this. And I'm like, what's happening? You know? But to the people who be listening, paying attention, hey, man, I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know what's really going on.
We appreciate it. When you gonna do the Sunday live class thing?
I might do it this Sunday, to be honest with you. No, I can't do it this Sunday because we're going over some real business this Sunday. But when I'm out there and I'm teaching and I'm doing this, I'm gonna start live streaming them for my subscribers on Facebook.
Okay, cool.
Because they pay to subscribe, so they need to get something that's really exclusive for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm revamping the site. I'm about to have the OMEG t-shirts and hoodies and stuff coming soon, y'all.
Okay, that's what's up. I got to get me mine.
Yeah, I done went back and got, like the design and more colors and everything. So it's gonna be real nice, bro. Yeah.
Cool. And I need to get mine. And so everybody listening, and if you when we go and I put the stream back on my page tonight, we gonna get Dwayne Hendricks in this area. I'm hoping to try to get him here by April. So you'll be able to get the books. You'll be able to get the books. You'll be able to get the lecture. And you'll be able to get the stuff live in effect, in person, right here in Springfield. So Springfield, you guys try to call yourselves revolutionaries, and y'all know this, and Moors and all the stuff that y'all talking. Y'all gonna get live in direct, in person with my man D. So it's coming. It's coming.
These are facts. Like Pimp C said, the great Pimp C said, "You gonna smell my cologne, Jack."
Yeah.
Bro.
All right, bro. I'm late already, so let me go to the store, grab me some snacks that I shouldn't be eating, and then but we got remedies though. We got remedies.
Absolutely.
We got to grab me something I shouldn't be eating and get into the plantation.
Yeah.
And repost this live, and watch my man put belt to ass.
Every time.
Yeah. All right.
All right, bro. Peace and love.
So I'll be able to share this on my page where I'll be able to share from your. Did you put this on Facebook?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what they be doing, bro. When I did it on my Facebook page, right?
Mm-hmm.
It set the caption or the privacy settings to where only I could see it. So now I'm finna have to try to go back in there and change the settings on it to make it public.
Okay,
so it's always it always do some BS with your boy, man.
So tag me in it and put my name in highlight so to go directly to my page.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try to share it that way. Or it's gonna be on my page, but I'm gonna try to share it in my stories and other platforms.
For sure.
All right. Peace and love, bro.
All right. I'm gonna take us out of here.
All right. Peace.
With that Killuminati. But you go ahead, bro.
All right. Killuminati.
Yeah.
All right.
Got it. Motherfuck the Zionist. Yahweh, bitch, no ironess. Squares and circle, no pie in this. Full court press, we plying this. House on Great Street, organ snatch. Full gates, we tracing Morgan at. Holocaust never could amount to mine. Told 10 lies for your count to 9. Told 20 lies for your count to 10. These mountain men, it's just fountains then. We blick shit at that sick shit. 9 hit, now we gon' fix shit. Back to the K with the y'all cool. Back to the K with the y'all cool. Industry plan, stay y'all lose. Nigga really checkmate, y'all move. They say the boy skits, he might be off. Fuck Bill Gates, he Microsoft. Fuck that bitch boy Kaepernick. Soros funded that Kappa trick. Mad cause he won't start 10. Put him on that milk carton. Be real, play my part then. Cause Jesse helped kill Martin. Traded in the whip. I'm about to flip the rod. Extendo on my hip. I'm about to grip the shot. 10 blow from my clip. I'm about to trip a body. Fuck that sucker shit, I'm about to kill Illuminati. Kill Illuminati. Kill Illuminati. Fuck that sucker shit, I'm about to kill Illuminati. Kill Illuminati. Kill Illuminati. Fuck that sucker shit, I'm about to kill Illuminati. I said just keep it trill team, cause Jackson helped them kill King. I'ma give a real nigga PS PSA. 9/11 was the hell fund TSA. Kill Ben is El Puto. George W. U. Puto. I'ma keep a stack till I'm filthy rich. Fuck Hillary and that Silsby bitch. You're wide to the B, too real to pretend. Bring J. Edgar back. Kill him again. Cog in the wheel if you zogging for real.
Cog in the wheel if you zogging for real.
Step in the scene, sweat with the theme. Death to the wine, F to the sting. Step in your dream, the weapon is mean. Ariel Sharon gets slept with the beam. I'ma shine bright like the Horus sun. Tom Hanks just tell Forrest run. All that bullshit that Oprah do. Here, bitch, you can take the Pope with you. Casino chrome till I see no dome. For the walnut sauce and the adrenochrome. 100 headshots and a pedo home. For the walnut sauce and adrenochrome. Traded in the whip. I'm about to flip the ride. A stendo on my hip. I'm about to grip the shot. A 10 blow from my clip. I'm about to drip a body. Fuck that sucker shit. I'm about to kill Illuminati. Kill Illuminati. Kill Illuminati. Fuck that sucker shit. I'm about to kill.
The real nightly news is that the world you live in is controlled by pedophiles.
Fuck Dick Cheney, you piece of shit. Podesta in that piece of shit. The boy been ill, he'll kill the word. Fuck trilateral and build a bird. Pockets on that yeast mode. Salute to that boy beast mode. What's up to my African? The Clinton Foundation be trafficking. Fuck that bitch Abramovic. I'ma put an end to the drama quick. Rain won't stop, can't halt the boy. The Vatican still love the altar boys. Call their ass out on all the dirt. CIA move all the work. Truth gon' let that hammer fly. Free Mumia and Malachi. That thing new get brain blue. Free Alameen and Wayne too. Motherfuck that queen shit. Reptilians in that green shit. I'ma tell you what the bitch about. Elizabeth mean that lizard house. I'ma tell you what the shit's about. You really check that lizard out. Traded in the whip. I'm about to flip the ride. A stendo on my hip. I'm about to grip the shot. A 10 blow from my clip. I'm about to drip a body. Fuck that sucker shit. I'm about to kill Illuminati. Kill Illuminati. Kill Illuminati. Fuck that sucker shit. I'm about to kill Illuminati. Kill Illuminati. Kill Illuminati. Fuck that sucker shit. I'm about to kill Illuminati.
We're signing off. I'm Matthew McGigglesworth, and those are the things you won't see on your nightly news. Ha 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 ha!